Hey there, I'm Dory Jo Stoll with Prairie Scraps, and I'm here on Facebook. I was just on YouTube and did some cute little eggs for Easter decor. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? And my little crooked one, my little crooked egg. Wouldn't be homemade if I didn't, make it crooked, right? Anyway, so if you want to see the DIY for that, go over on YouTube. I usually go live on Mondays and Thursdays, both on YouTube and Facebook on Prairie Scraps. Prairie Scraps is the name. I do have a private VIP group. I'd love for you to join me over there when you have a chance. And, but anyway, I am going to do a project before I lose my bravery, I guess. It's kind of out of my normal, I don't know, it's making me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. It's because it's a little more of a modern type of project. I'm actually going to be using Tiffani Thiessen's design for this little Totally. It's called Totally. Isn't it cute? It is very cute. And then I'm going to use this little bamboo board. It is a 9 by 3 1/4 board to put it on. So this will not be a cutting board that you use in your kitchen for cutting on. You could you could use gator hide, I think, and it would be fine to do anything on. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Yay. I've been missing you, my friend. I feel like out of it. Weekends always feel like a long way from the week, right? But then all of a sudden it's over. It's over. I love my weekends. But I am going to use a bamboo cutting board today to do a little picture for the kitchen. I think a little bit out of my normal type of crafting, I guess, because I'm usually farmhouse. So I'm struggling a little bit in deciding what color do you think I should do the tote? What color? Tell me what color you think it should be. I was kind of thinking about using eggshell blue, so if I wanted to use it. Hello, Victoria. Thanks for coming on over. I appreciate you moving around a little bit. We're going to use this Tiffani Thiessen transfer, and it's totally out of my comfort zone because it feels more modern to me, but I thought about doing Storm, which is kind of, the gray color. I don't know. What do you guys think? What color should I make the tote? And this is our first time using it, so I'm actually I'm thinking about waxing this board. I'm actually going to fuzz this transfer while we're talking about it. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate that. Got my oh, yay. Yay. I did see I think you got some ink too, right? The white ink. Exciting. Are you going to paint in their faces? I've been shying away from it. I've been doing just solid colors, keeping it easy, keeping it simple. So, because I was a little afraid to figure out skin tone color. It was intimidating me. Tiffany blue. Okay. Yeah, I would like the eggshell blue or, what about the, teal? What about the teal? That would be the other one that would be similar, I think. You're onto something. This is my house color. This is a metallic. We do have this available, I'm pretty sure. I also actually just got, let me see, colonial blue. Maybe colonial blue. One color, white on the dark shirt. Okay, yeah, see, that's me too. Yeah. Yep. I am definitely with you. Couture teal. I think that's too bright. I don't know. Couture teal is a good one though. And so I have another reason not to use it. This is the reason. Oh, you know what I like though? Tide. I'm thinking about Tide. What do you think about Tide? I kind of like that one. Okay, so colonial blue or Tide, which do you think I should use? I think my couture teal is like dried up. It's not in great shape. So I'm going to stay away from it because I want this to turn out, right? We want it to turn out. Okay, so I'm thinking between Tide or the Colonial Blue. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm kind of leaning towards the Colonial Blue. Oh, Tide. Okay. But I like either one. Keep it in my farmhouse realm, right? By doing Tide. It's kind of my farmhouse color. I don't know. So we're going to do this tote, and then we're going to put some veggies into it. I'm going to do some veggies. Because this is a, I don't know. I don't know what I think about the bamboo. I don't know. I guess I've never used this. We've got 4 different sizes of bamboo cutting boards out now to use, and one's a bunny. There's this one. There's a circle one. And I think the other one I'm thinking about is actually napkin rings that are bamboo. So those are the ones we have available. And so this is my first time using it. I'm going to use some surface wax just to be cautious. All right, here we go. Because you never know. Wood definitely does usually bleed a little bit when you paste on it. All right, so I think I'm going to have to use this twice. I'm just guessing. I'm sort of making this up as I go, so it's okay. Sometimes if you don't know all the details, sometimes you just like go ahead and craft and try it out. Actually have, oh, Karen. Yeah, and 2 of the retros too, or discos. Yes, that does happen, so. I was thinking, because I'm going to put some vegetables in, but these vegetables are so darn cute. I want to think of some, like, little sayings I can say with some font, shorter ones to go with the different vegetables. All right, here we go. So I do think I'm going to, oh, I might be out of business. Look at how dry that is, you guys. Naughty me. No, that's not happening. It is dried up. I apologize. We're going to be, by process of elimination today, to apply rub-ons on. Oh, I can see that. It probably is like maybe a little too slippery. All right, so I apologize, Karen. I totally heard you about the Tide. I love the color Tide, but it is dry. So we're going to put some water in there. It's going to activate, and I'll be having to work on that for a couple of days because that's not going to work for me today. So I apologize. We are on to the next one. Colonial Blue I just got in because my Colonial Blue was all done, and so I had to get something new. All right, and it's going to work just yummy on this because it's brand new. So your pastes, you want them to be kind of like yogurt consistency. I think I have heard if you stand up your squeegee in it, it'll like kind of fall over slowly, but not too slowly. I don't know. I heard something about that years ago. And we're just going to pick up the paste with our squeegee, and I'm going to do this outside edge before I go outside the lines. You guys know how I am about that. You don't even have to be like a super great artist, but you know, even if you are, I love the fact that this does such clean pictures whenever I use these transfers. So this is a reusable transfer. We'll get lots of use out of it. We'll see how this Colonial Blue, I almost went out of the lines right there. It's my talking that's the issue. If I would just be quiet and craft, I wouldn't have so many problems. So I love the pattern though in this tote and these little, I don't know if this would be, do you think it would be a mesh? These kind of totes? I don't know. We don't bring bags to our grocery stores. I mean, I go shopping in bulk. So I'm just coming out. And we go shopping in Washington where they don't give you bags. But I just come out with the whole entire bag absolutely stuffed full to the rim. And then I just empty it in my car without bags. I do have thermals because we have an hour-and-a-half drive from our grocery store. Okay. Yes, I love this color. It's one of my favorite colors at 4th of July. So I knew I had to get it in for the 4th of July doings. And I have a little, I think I had a couple of little pieces of fuzz stuck under there. But oh my goodness, how cute is that? Thank you, Tiffani Thiessen. That just was very satisfying, wasn't it? That is so satisfying. It's so cute. So I'm going to put the vegetables in there. And I think that when I do the vegetables, it's actually going to have to come back over with this tote to put the lines back over so the vegetables look like they're inside of it. So we're going to do that. I know I love this color. Do I use paint on my stencils? I do not. I use inks, you know, that we have. We also have a glass etching, and I need to do a glass etching. I haven't done one in forever, ever. We talked about it, Karen. I think we talked about doing an etching before the holidays, and I just never really got around to it. I couldn't find glass to save my life to do it on. I like to pick up glass at thrift stores. Well, so Tiffani Thiessen came up with this design, and she does cookbooks and shares recipes on Instagram. So that is where I'm sure this is like a grocery bag. I'm sure that's where the inspiration came from. And I know that I want to put a carrot. I'm kind of in a carrot mood, you guys. I want to put a carrot inside my bag because I just love how the carrot looks on this transfer. So this is the transfer. It can go with it. It can go separate. You could just do like one of these to match. Like how cute would that be to put one of these vegetables, just one on a tea towel in your kitchen, and then this on the shelf as a decoration or on the counter. That'd be so cute. So I think the tote was inspired by, you know, fruits and vegetables and making food because her brand is cooking, and she has a cookbook out. Now I'm going to need a cookbook, I'm telling you. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of fuzzing of this big transfer. But like I said, it's got all kinds of different vegetables on it. Let's see if I can name the help. I might need your help naming. I think this is a fig down here. I don't know if you can see it very well. And then there's carrots. Let's see what else. Over here is a lemon, apple. I'm not a lemon person, so I may not want to do lemon. Lemon and oranges, whenever they come out with a citrus transfer, it's not my thing. I'm just not. I think it's a southern thing. I don't know. And then, let's see. There's orange slices there. This is, I think it's a garlic, tomato, corn. It's like health class or science class trying to figure out what all the vegetables are. And then this one, what is it? Oh, this is a radish or radish, turnip. I think those are going to be pretty too. So we'll see. And peas, there's peas on here. Makes me wonder what kind of fruit is this? I know it's like pink. Is it I can't think of what it is. It's not is it a pomegranate? I suppose it could maybe be a pomegranate. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe go out, come back in. I don't know. Victoria, are you getting fuzzy too? Sorry about that. All right. So I'm going to I want to put this carrot on here. And it is a bigger transfer. I don't want to cut these apart. I want to keep it all together. So unfortunately, I'm going to do this upside down so that I can see it. Because I want to lay this carrot on here. So it kind of, you know, sticks out everywhere, the greens, and looks real. I don't want it to stick out the side. I want it to, there we go. I'm going to do the carrot first, and we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to have to go back over with the tote over the top of it to kind of reiterate the tote. Oh, good. I'm glad you came. Oh, pomegranate. You think it's a pomegranate? Yeah, I don't know if I would have to like look up a picture of a pomegranate. I know it's got like some purples and things in it. All right, so we need orange and green. Let's see if we can find some greens. This might be a good one. Pesto. Don't want to go too bright on the green. Moss would be another good one if it's working, right? See if we can find orange here. If you didn't see last night, I don't know if you saw my picture of my It was so fun to do last night. I did a pillow, the bunny pillow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. I just keep staring at it. Sometimes when you make things, do you guys ever do that? Where you make something and you love it so much that you just like keep, oh, I think I'm going to use orange peel. Maybe it's too bright. I don't know. I could mix, I've got saucy, but I think that's too dark for a carrot. And then I've got rust. I don't know. Orange peel scares me, but it probably should be the right color, right? All right, we're going to use a mini squeegee. Avocado. I need a bigger bag, right? Or just make several, like make one on a... Okay, now I'm pasting in the lines. I need to concentrate. Make several, right? Make one for your friends. That would be fun. Actually, I think this would be a really fun activity to do with kids, to talk about fruits and vegetables. Like I'm kind of always a homeschooler, right? I always look for ways to kind of make a theme with my kids. It's just nice to like be able to teach them about the same thing. Like one year we were doing kind of the, it's the Western make, going west series, like we were talking about the United States growing and going west with the United States. Okay, slow, because it is peeling the blue up, and you could see that carrot is definitely, I know it's hard to see from here. It's going to be upside down, but you see the carrot is on top of the bag now. So we're going to have to continue working on that a little bit to get it to look, but first we're going to put down our vegetables. I'm not going to do that one portion. I'm not going out of the lines. Ooh, that's really thick. Maybe I am using a brighter green. Where did my meadow go? That's the question. Where did meadow go? Things are kind of mixed up because I had a class this last weekend in person at our local craft store. So it was a lot of fun. We had a couple there, as it turns out. The wife was like, it's going to be my husband that's the crafty one. I'm a hot mess. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun because she really did a great job. Okay, so that is wet. I'm just going to try to find here. It's shooting out blues and purples. Oh no, where did I get blue on my... I got a little shot of blue down here on the corner. It must have been on my finger. Phew, save that. It came off. Don't worry. All right, those are pinks and orange. I have greens in another place because I know I had meadow. And meadow, I think, would be absolutely the most perfect color. Am I just looking at it? Oh, maybe I'm looking at it and not seeing it. You guys do that? Like things are right in front of your face and you don't see it? Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Should we do the veggies first? Well, I think it would be hard to do the veggies first and know where to put them with the thing. So it is going to be like a two-part with the tote. I think it would be hard to place them and know where to place them. So I did think through this, trust me. I thought about this a lot. So I wanted to be sure I did this correct. And I haven't actually seen anybody doing these yet. So I'm your trial. If this doesn't work out or if you don't like it, you could definitely do it a different way than I'm doing it. And over here, I'm not doing that last outer leaf because I don't want it to go out on the side that's not open of the... You gotta be ergonomically correct when it comes out, right? Spatially correct. All right, so I think by doing the tote, I'll have to do the tote over again. You could... There we go. I am so sorry that I lost you. I don't know what's going on. I didn't have a problem at all over on YouTube. So I think it's the Book of Face. I apologize. I would use the darker green in your box. Okay. Yep, too late. I like meadow though. Meadow is a really beautiful color. All right, there's my carrots. You can see that they're on top of my tote, and I didn't go outside here. Hi, Jennifer. On this side, because, you know, ergonomically it couldn't go outside on the side because the side is going to hold it in. Well, I guess it could. It's kind of a holy bag, but I wanted it to look correct, like it was kind of shoved in the bag. So this is going to be, you know, a couple different layers. What other vegetables do you think we should do? I got the tomato is, I don't know, we could do the tomato. Orange, lemon, any votes? Corn. We've got a fig, which I have no idea what color, and a pomegranate. Again, no idea what color. Got garlic. Maybe garlic would be a nice one. Isn't that cute? I just love those greens. So cute. Okay, I think we got that. Maybe we could do the peas, but like maybe like instead of, because it's kind of, see how the peas are like that? Oh yeah, the radish would be pretty too, wouldn't it? We could do the radish right over here. Wouldn't that be cute? It'll overlap my carrots just a tish. There we go. All right. I'm going to start with the greens, I think, so we know, because they're the same colored greens. And then we probably have to put something smaller over here. I'm afraid it's going to end up, wonder what color is going to be a radish. Maybe that. I tell you what, there's so many layers underneath and I can see through. It's really difficult to tell which layer I'm pasting here. So you could also do like this whole entire thing all in like a monotone color, like on a dish towel or on a paint, you know, like as if it's modern art. Wouldn't that be pretty? I think that would be pretty too. Just using it as, you know, shapes instead of doing all the specific different colors. Okay, got a little more. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to peel. So this, when you have bigger projects or you're using multiple colors, make sure to go ahead and peel it back. You can see the blue from the tote is coming up as well. And I'm just going to get that back, kind of set that back, and we'll get this dry so we don't make a mess of anything. Tomatoes. Do the tomato and peas on an apron. Oh yeah, that would be pretty. I did get an apron too, because I thought, well, okay, we're on a cooking adventure. Yeah, you could do an apron, you could do tea towels or dish towels. You could even do these, you know, if you have a little kitchen table, wouldn't that be cute? Like on a table runner to go with this. Oh my gosh, that would be so adorable. That little carrot, I don't know why it didn't, like, the one edge didn't paint very well. Same. Oh, it kind of snuck under there. Okay. All right, radish. Focus on the radish. Let's see. They're kind of reddish, right? I was wondering if Napa would work. It's kind of like a darker red, or I think you could use cherry. That's Jolene. Jolene might be too purplish. I'm going to try Napa. You know, it's a first time. You could take or leave my ideas. You know what I mean? That's the great thing about it is I'm just trying to bring you something new. This is totally like different. You guys know I'm not like a fussy painter. I don't like to do all kinds of different colors. So this is kind of new. I also, this last weekend over in my VIP group, I showed this. I did use Tiffani Thiessen's new design for the Bugging Out. Hi, Wendy. Good to see you. Yes, on fabric, we would use ink for sure. And you might, because, well, now we have lots of colors in ink, but you might have to mix some colors to get just the right color if that's what you're looking for. Okay, I think that's a perfect, it almost looks like a turnip to me now. Could be a turnip or a radish, right? Maybe the radish is the small. I think I used a turnip. It's a little bigger. No, turnips are kind of half It is like a perfect, that was, what was that one? What did I say that was? Napa. That was a color of the month. Okay, let me turn this around so you can see how that's turning out. Isn't that pretty? So I think we just need something over here that the carrots can be leaning on, and we're going to be done with these vegetables. So, oh my goodness, I have like meadow everywhere. It's on the top outside of the lid. Oh, I see what I did. I set my squeegee on top and it's now everywhere because I must have hit it off or something. I know Napa is definitely a perfect color. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm almost thinking I need an orange. Well, no, because we have carrots. Putting would garlic be a dune color? I guess the other color would be a lemon, or I think the corn is going to be too big. We could put some peas in here, but the peas are kind of open and these are closed, you know, like this is your grocery store. Wouldn't this be cute on a grocery store bag? Now that I'm thinking about it, holy cow, so cute. You'd be so, I don't know, that pomegranate is, but it's like open. Nobody cuts their vegetables before they get them home, do they? That's not a thing. I'm too much of a realist, I think, for this particular project. Garlic is dune. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, I was kind of thinking that. I wonder if will the garlic fit? I want it to look like something. See, I don't think it's big enough. An orange is too big. Maybe it has to be a lemon. I told you guys I'm not a lemon person, but it sort of fits. And the apple is open. The tomato looks open. So does that. It does. I want it to look like something I brought. I mean, there's the orange. I could do the orange down here and then but I like odd numbers. You guys know how I am about odd numbers. And I've already got the orange carrots. So many decisions. I think it's going to be the lemon. Lemon it is. And it needs to look like the lemon is holding the rest up. That's what I think. That's my little grocery bag in my imagination. You could take or leave it if you want. You don't have to follow my grocery instructions or bagging instructions. The peas, but I think they would be too much green. Yeah, see, this does have green on it though. I could leave off the leaves if I wanted to, but that's all right. They've all got leaves. We're doing our greens here. There should be lettuce on. I think you could use, don't you think you could use that, these could be lettuce. Just that radish. I think they could be, okay, I'm going to hold this lemon down. Here's the greens. This is the one thing you do want to do when you use multiple colors or bigger. Ooh, and that bled out in the right. Oh, no, it didn't. You want to peel it back and reveal it and let it dry in between colors so that you don't get it too dry. There is no potato. No. I'm in Idaho. There should be potatoes. We need more vegetables and fruits. But these are cute. These are cute. I'm not going to lie. These are pretty cute. And I know that, like, I think, I don't know if the South is like a bigger area than everywhere else. For sure, it's bigger than what we are here in Idaho. But lemons and oranges are a lot of the United States, right? There is no potato. I'm sad. No potato. No potato. Oh, guess what I have, though, you guys? Guess what I have? I'm really excited about this. Hi, Maria. Good to see you. For as scared as I was afraid of doing this, as I was, you guys, I think I'm coming along pretty well with these vegetables. What do you guys think? Phew. I have the new Peanuts Woodstock. Don't you think that's a lemon? Gotta use it. That was the color of the month. I'm pretty sure it's out. I apologize for that. Be certain if a color of the month comes out and you really, really want it, to do your order early in the month so that you can get it. I did not purchase extras of this because this was very similar to Pucker when it came out. We have Pucker in ink right now, so you can get that. But you can't get, I guess you could use ink, you know, if you needed to. You definitely could use it on your towels and aprons. Do you do that? Ugh. Try not to make a big mess out of Woodstock. You should design a potato bag for your area, right? Right, exactly. I don't know. I don't have a potato though. That would be cute. That would be cute. Did you see, speaking of bags, did you see, I almost made a bag. Did you see my little pillow, my bunny pillow that I made yesterday on YouTube? If you haven't, go over to YouTube. I did post a picture of it with my little carrots. I'm obsessed with carrots. Carrots and bunnies. They are the perfect combination for Easter, in my opinion. So make sure you go over and check my YouTube channel, Prairie Scraps. All right, here it goes. So this is not going to be a cutting board that you use to cut on. Obviously, it's a decorative board that we're going to use. Oh my gosh, cute, cute, cute. It does look cute, that yellow. I think it added just what it needed. All right, we're going to get this dried. Let me hold that up so you can see it. How cute is that? So cute, isn't it? But we're not done. Stay tuned. We're not finished. Because I'm going to make it look like they are inside our bag. And if you were worried about aligning up with that dark color on there, you could go ahead and do a lighter color. I need to find a cute little saying to put, I don't know, I'm a word person, so I like to put words on things. Put eyes on my lemon. It's a good one. Yeah, I could put some googly eyes, glue some on there. That would be funny. They do kind of look like, you could do that on all of them. Wouldn't that be cute? You could do that. You could get some fabric glue, like do a little t-shirt with lemon on it, put eyeballs on it. I don't know why I'm so hot today. Whew. It's hot, hot, hot in here. All right. You could also do shading. You could do watercolors with these. And if you put them on, you know, one of our clear surfaces, you could do the watercolor. That would be really beautiful. Okay, so we've got this all dried up, and I am thinking about doing wax because I love my vegetables and I do not want them to rub off. So I'm just doing a really light coat of wax on top of these so that when I come over the top of this again with the transfer, because I could see like in the blue parts where the transfer is peeling up that. So I just want to get a little bit of wax on these so that they stay. I don't want it to peel up. That's kind of a little trick you can do. Googly eyes. Have you ever seen April Fools? Oh, I did this. Have you ever seen where you put like Google eyes on everything for April Fool's Day? I love April Fools. My kids may not like it so much because I like to fool them. They're my fools. They're my foolies. Is that a word? They're my foolies. But anyway, I enjoy doing funny, silly. I try not to do anything that hurts anybody, but anyway, doing the Google eyes on everything, gluing Google eyes on everything. But one year I took my son's, all of his little Lego people and put them everywhere. He had like a whole box of Lego people. Oops, I think that's a little off. So the trick here is to get this, the nice thing is you could see through this, but you want it to be like blue that you see through. And no board and no vegetables. You know, well, there's going to be some where they're overlaying. So I'm going to do this whole thing, and I do feel like a little something on here. So I'm going to get that out so it doesn't leak underneath. And I think when I did it the first time, I had it another place too. Just little flecks of paste I'm finding. All right. Here we go. It's the big, see how this goes. Hi, Mary Jo. Good to see you. Yeah, these vegetables would be really cute with the googly eyes for sure. They're so blocky. But I want this to be like, the one thing I can appreciate about it, it's just something different that I could do, you know, in my house. I was even thinking I could do the vegetables on my greenhouse door just for something different, you know, because they'd be spread out all over the window. And it'd be water soluble as long as nobody touches it and peels it off. I think it would work out really good. It would just be fun to have a little bit of color out there because, you know, gardening, I love to garden, but it doesn't necessarily, I never know what to put, you know, for decorations, but that would like put a little decoration in an unexpected place. And of course, the greenhouse is where you're focusing on, you know, growing the vegetables. Oops, I got a little bubble there I could see. Hopefully that didn't make too big of a mess. And I'm not going to go over it again. If you ever see bubbles, once you start, don't re-rub over it and try to get the bubble cleared up because that'll just, I know from experience, it'll just kind of make a mess for you. So this is the colonial blue that I did at the beginning. You could do a lighter color just to start so you know where the outline is. I'm going to take it nice and slow because, again, we don't want to take it off. And if I need to lay it back down, where was that little bubble? I can't even tell. If you need to take it off, or if you need to put it back down and do an area over again, doesn't that look awesome? Ah, I did something. I'm so excited about this, you guys. So excited because it's just not normally my style, but it's so fun. Oh no. Glad you're back though. You got back for the best part. Isn't that adorable? So adorable. And you could do only fruits. You could do vegetables. I mean, it doesn't have to be vegetables. I guess I did fruit and vegetable because I was trying to get closed things. And it's kind of like abstract. So it doesn't matter really, even if you put in the bag in some other things. And you could just use just the vegetables too. Like just do random vegetables all over your board. That would work out too without the tote. But doesn't that look fantastic with the tote going over the top? That really is the extra that makes it look just right. I'm so excited about this, you guys. Tiffany's awesome. Apparently, I don't know about you guys, but my husband loves Tiffany. I didn't know. She is like, he's finally admitted it's his crush. From Tiffani Thiessen came up with the design on this. And isn't this just adorable? How cute is that? You could put it up in your house. It kind of makes you feel like spring because it's got the greens, right? And we're getting our seeds ready. Are you guys getting your seeds going? We just got some going over the weekend. My husband did. He's doing the garden this year. He took a victory garden class, so he's been motivated to do the gardening a little bit. I usually do the seeds, and then he does the gardening. Kind of works out nicely, because once it gets nice enough outside to weed and stuff, I'm out there in the flower beds. Yeah, the pucker was a yellow that you could use. I'm trying to think of another yellow, too. There was another yellow that you could use bumblebee and put a little bit of lighter, like white in it. This one, yeah, this is bumblebee. That would totally work as well. I just happen to have peanuts sitting out here. I just had it sitting out here, so I had to use it, right? Who doesn't love a new color once in a while, right? I think it's pretty. So the colors I used were colonial blue for the tote. And then we used meadow for the green, all the greens. This was Napa on the, I think, radish or turnip, I guess. And then yellow was the peanuts Woodstock yellow. But you could use, like I said, bumblebee was another color that was on there. And I was going to use Tide, but you guys, Tide is out of commission at this point. So I'll get it going sometime. I think it's really great. I just love it. I'm so excited. Actually, it's kind of exciting to craft something that's just a little bit different than what you normally would have in your own catch of things. So anyway, if you are looking for, I'll probably get this up. I'll take a really nice picture of this, make sure I post it. And I will also, if you're interested in just purchasing this and not having to make it, just as it is, I will post it up on my website, prairiescraps.com. I will work on doing that tonight. So, well, maybe tonight. I've got lots going on. We've got a choir concert. So, and if you're local, hello, Yolanda. Good to see you. If you are local, make sure that you go to the choir concert tonight at 7 o'clock. Up at the high school, we're doing the silent auction. I have that coffee basket that I sponsored, as well as I did a basket with the car and with Gortzema Motors, and Blue Tick Coffee Shop also helped me out with sponsoring some baskets so that we can fundraise tonight. You know, always fundraising for the music things. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I was kind of scared. So I'm glad you guys came along with me for my little scariness. I hope you have a very blessed evening, and make sure you keep on crafting.